Today we're speaking with Louie Salazar, one of our Shelby HQ customers, in preparation for the HQ Conference on October 4th and the 5th. Louie, could you tell us a little bit about your background and how that prepared you for what you're doing today?
I was born and raised in San Jose, California. I was licensed and ordained in the Assemblies of God in the Northern California and Nevada district. Our executives in our district asked me to begin forming an administration resources service that would revolve around Shelby software. Started with 0 churches, and today we have a network of about 50 churches, and it's growing by 1 or 2 churches a month. And we've expanded into using ShelbyNext financials for bookkeeping, and it's been quite an exciting thing to see so many churches in our district really benefit by using Shelby software.
Louie, I know you're always looking forward. What are your plans as you look to the future for the Illinois district?
Our district actually is quite large. We have about 330 churches, all of it, of course, being handled by our headquarters version of Shelby software. A week from now, we're going to be converting our headquarters version from version 5 to Arena, and that'll be a big step forward. We have about 40 users in our headquarters area, so it'll be quite a change, but a good one. We've prepared well, we've trained well, and we're excited about all of the features in our headquarters Arena that we're going to be able to use.
Louie, can you give us an example of how you have used Arena to do your job more effectively?
I think being able to extract data in a user-friendly way for all of our churches, really, it doesn't matter really the size. We're several very large churches, and we also help our church plants start up. Across the board, it's the ability to take care of people, to extract the information that's needed, and to really be able to make sense of the data that comes out. The other thing, of course, is that the software has got to be very usable, very user-friendly. We've discovered that with Arena particularly. We've watched all the enhancements, excited every time an update comes up, because there's always going to be 1 or 2 things that we can grab onto that's going to make our jobs a little bit easier.
How would you say that Shelby has helped you the most in the day-to-day operation of your organization?
We actually use ShelbyNext financials to do full bookkeeping, payroll, everything. Our executives have allowed us to offer all of our training, all our support, and much of our overhead is a ministry to our churches, so it's very, very cost effective, and yet it allows us to operate pretty much on a break-even basis. My primary job besides supervising our staff is to help our churches with support. We use a lot of on-screen training and support. It's very rare that we can't work with them almost immediately, and that's made possible again by the fact that we have a nice staff that's well-trained. Everyone enjoys working with the software. And I add, too, that I typically am our contact person to Shelby support, and that's been a tremendous asset. It's been great to be able to call in to get answers, and I couldn't be more pleased with our relationship with Shelby support.
Louie, what would you tell someone who is thinking about migrating from Shelby V5?
I would tell them that the software is so flexible that we use it with our largest churches, multi-million-dollar budgets, all the way down to our brand new church plants that start in the pastor's living room. It's been exciting to watch our church plants. I'm thinking of one particularly in St. Charles, Illinois. It started with about 20 people when we first got them going. I remember training their very small staff in the pastor's living room. Today they own their own facility. They have several hundred people coming to church. Watching them grow exponentially, both visually as well as through the software, has been quite a thrill, and the flexibility has been great because, like I said, it can accommodate a very small church to a very large church.
Louie, thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. I've got one more question before you go. What is it that you're excited about when you think about the future of Shelby Systems?
I'm most excited, I think, with the direction that Shelby has taken. I see the software becoming very much responsive to church need. Our culture over the last 10 years, church culture has changed tremendously. And I'm excited to see many of the enhancements that have already come to be and some of them that are coming down the road. A person would select Shelby software, they're not going to be disappointed with what's coming in the future. and how it's really going to tie into what we're trying to do in the church world.
You can meet and network with people from the Illinois District and many others by attending the HQ2017 Conference in Memphis, Tennessee on October 4th and 5th. Just visit the website that you see there on the screen for more details, and we'll see you there.